of what you've been learning so far. How consistent have you been daily practicing what I've taught you so far in all areas of your life? Same question goes to you, Dr. Anthony. I don't know why you're not on StreamYard, Dr. Anthony. So type your comments or come to StreamYard and speak. So Felix David, go ahead.
You know, as at now, all I have learned from you has been theory, and I've been implementing them seriously. No, I'm waiting for the practical so that I put the two together and I can move.
Okay, all I've taught is
What
all I've
in
taught
one
is
aspect?
for you
Yes,
practical. You can apply it in all areas of your life while you keep learning.
yes. Now let me one of see one of the area I would want to speak about is the area of dismissing negativism. Now, what the way one of the way that God speak to me is through my mind, through dream, and through my mind. God do speak to my mind. I used to tell people when things happen, I would tell people that and my mind was telling me that I should do this, I should do that. And when I failed to do that which my mind has told me to do, I always regret if I fail to comply. And now, applying this issue of dismissing wrong thought, evil thoughts, or wrong mind. What about whenever my mind start telling me something that is negative? Because in time past, when I have a dream that is not good, or I have my mind speaks something that is not good, I do pray. If it is good, I will pray that God let it be. But if it is bad, I do pray God let it not be. But now, by using the knowledge, the training of dismissing negativism. Now, when my mind speak to me concerning something that is negative, and I decide to try to dismiss it, and at the end, you see, I don't know. Can you get me? Am I not
Yeah,
going? Am I
I
not
get you.
contradicting?
Okay, so your challenge right now is when a negative thought or a negative thought comes to your mind, you find
Yes,
it difficult dismissing it, right?
yes. Sometimes if I dismiss, for example, let me say, if I am a worker, let's say I have staff. If my mind tells me this person, let him not do this, or uh, get rid of him in your business. And then if I decide not to follow my mind, maybe my mind is telling me that this person will not have anything good to contribute to the business. That is a high time you disengage with him. Now, if I try to go contrary to my mind, believing that it's not good to nurse a negative mind or thought. Now, and I try to go against that thought, and at the end, by the time that person starts to injure me through his behavior, I will regret it. That if I had known, I would have done what my mind has told me. And because I was trying to apply what I study in entrepreneurship, and I want to say, oh, that is, let me have
No,
nothing to do
no,
with
no.
negative thoughts.
Felix David, you're getting
Yes.
this wrong. You are getting this twisted. Now, when we talk about negative thoughts that have negative effects, not thoughts that have positive effects. For example, in the case of your employee doing something wrong, and you know you have to take a drastic action for the betterment of your mind and your organization and your business, please, by all means, do it. That one is not negative thought, though. Negative thoughts are things that come to your mind speaking negativity to keep you down from doing something great or achieving something great. When you have decisions that you need to make in order to progress in life for your peace of mind and for the success of your business and others, and it requires you removing the bad egg, please, by all means, do that. That's not a negative thought. That's you taking decision and doing what is right for you, your family, your business, and your organization. So don't miss the two. For example, let me give you an example. I have a PA. She's still my PA, but she's not on a payroll. She was on a payroll before, and recently I discovered that her capability is no longer intertwined with my vision and my mission, and her attitude affects me negatively. Like, now when she does something wrong, it upsets me, and each time it upsets me, it affects my energy. So someone like me, I don't have, people think I'm a harsh person because of how I look physically. People think I'm harsh and this and that. But the thing is, they don't know that I'm the softest person on earth and the
on earth.
kindest person on earth. My heart is so soft that because of experiences, I tend to front a personality that can protect me. So what I did was I couldn't sack this girl, and I knew that from the payroll I'm giving her, she takes care of her parents. So what I did was to silently, because I don't know how to say no to people, or do something that will get people. I don't know how to do that, but I know it's the right thing to do. So this is what I did. I had to start up a business for her, a POS business for her, and put her in charge and told her all the profits she's making, she should take it. So the moment she started making profits and I saw she's doing the business well, I told her everything, don't give me anything, take everything. And since then, I stopped paying her. And she doesn't have the guts to come and ask me for money, because already her her sixth sense, her common sense have told her no more salary.
Okay.
Like what happened? Another thing happened to me today. I'm working with a server, so their customer care for 3 days, they've not spoken to me. I've been trying to complain, they've not been attending to me. So I made a decision. I'm going to move my domain to another host, another server. And I don't know how to even argue. I went and told them, thank you very much for your service so far. And I went to tell my senior colleague, I'm moving my domain to another server. Please. And the senior colleague was like, he's going to take up the case, speak to the owner of the company. They will do something. But I said, I don't want the job of this person to be affected. Me, I just want to peacefully move on. So that's my personality. And it seems like you have something like that. But know that when I talk about negative mindset, negative mindset are thoughts that will prevent that will steal away your peace of mind, prevent your growth, prevent the growth of your family and the growth of your business and organization. Anything that stands as a threat to your peace of mind, your success, your progress for your family and your business, please, by all means, eliminate. That one is not negative threat. Eliminate. Someone like me, high vibration only. I don't surround myself with people that speak against me. Something funny happened today. All of you already know my story of what happened to me last 2 years and how I was able to recover last year. Now, one of the person I looked up to so much, the moment I made a decision to shift to get to my next level in life, a lot of people were sitting down watching. This lady, she has stopped network marketing. Let's see if she will succeed. They were waiting for my downfall. But ladies and gentlemen, the best embarrassment that you ever give to people is to make sure you are massively successful. I went and made sure that I am massively successful. And today, many of those people that insulted me, that stood on the fence and were looking at me, waiting for me to fail so that they will laugh and say, hey, didn't I say so? All of them now are coming back to me, apologizing, offering their services, wanting to connect back with me. But the truth is, at the level where I am right now, I've gone far ahead of them. I can't go back to a vomit that I've spit out. So the only thing they can do is to end back the relationship by serving me or doing something for me, but they will never expect me to stoop so low. And today they are now my biggest fan. They are now doing, because initially they treated me like an outcast. Initially they treated me like an outcast, as if I was a thief. Now how they changed someone from a village that committed an abomination, as if I committed a crime. But today they are gradually coming back. And I've seen this pattern before. when I made a decision to go fully into the business world instead of pursuing my career as a medical doctor because I'm a biochemist, my family, all of them were against me. And they were like, go back to school, prepare for masters, you are traveling abroad. And I knew that at that moment, as much as I know that their intention for me was good, but who is going to suffer the stress? My dad's business went down and he had issues, a lot of factors. I was looking at a lot of factors. I was like, I cannot put my dad on to undergo the stress to put me in school, knowing fully well that his business is not doing well. He lost his business. Financially, he has no one to fall back to because he's the only son. My mom is the only daughter. All those they've helped, all of them are against them. I was like, I need to make a decision for myself and for my family. So the moment I made a decision to go fully into the business world, all my family were against me. They had a meeting on my head. In fact, someone like me, I don't know how to argue. I that night after crying, the following day, I packed my bag. I told them I'm leaving and I left home. So my dad was like, you know, that evil man. He was like expecting me to come back and apologize because he knows that he was thinking I cannot live away from the family. And he doesn't know that this young lady right here has been away from them right from when I was in primary school. I didn't grow up with my family right from when I was in primary school, primary 5. Because of the crisis in Jos Plateau State, they deported me to the east. So I grew up with my granddad half of the time and with my granddad during holiday. During school hours, I'm in a boarding school. So practically, my life has been all by myself. I grew up alone. So when I was leaving home, they think I'll chicken out, cry or whatnot. They didn't know that this girl right here has been alone all her life. So that attachment to family makes no, as in it's nothing. So when I left, so my dad couldn't understand how I was able to stay away. That was after service. I was able to stay away from the family. I went home to pursue entrepreneurship. I was like, is it that I die? Is it that I succeed or I succeed? I must succeed. And that day I was leaving home, I wasn't angry with them because I know their intention was good, but it was bad for me. So I made sure that I was massively successful to embarrass all of them. And 1 year down the line, I became massively successful. They even called me on phone to help send money to help my sister get a job as a road safety. They even begged me and I sent it. And the moment I sent it, and my dad called me the following day to thank me. This was a man that thought that I was pregnant with one Alhaji somewhere. And that is how I'm coping. My own father thinking. I was like, instead of you thinking negative, can't you see other women that are succeeding and say my daughter can be like them? Than thinking that I am married to someone or pregnant for one Alhaji. He couldn't understand how I was traveling from one city to another without coming back home. Now, you need to know that what brought me to this line of thought is whenever people don't believe in you, massive success the best embarrassment you can give to them. So I made sure I am massively successful. All right. So when it comes to negativity, why I started talking about this is because someone like me, I protect my mind. I don't play with my environment. I'd rather be alone than to be with toxic or negative people or negative environment. And the most beautiful place in my world is my mind. So my peace of mind, my success, my progress, my everything about me is non-negotiable. All right. So when it comes to negative thoughts, distinguish the type of negative thoughts. So in your case, that's not a negative thought. You are doing the right thing to eliminate a bad egg within your organization. All right.
All right. Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Right. So that is it. Dr. Anthony, are you there? Can you unmute yourself? Before we start, I just want to hear our voice. Felix David, please mute yourself. Madam Scholar, are you there? Can you unmute yourself? Dr. Anthony, are you there? Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, good evening, everybody. How are you doing?
Okay. I'm great. And you, how is Benin? I saw you guys are just setting fire everywhere, and Delta has followed you guys.
You know, Benin, they are the first, at least all the cause of the kind of commotion. They are the first.
You know, Benin is where all the retired military men in Nigeria, that's their headquarters. So I'm not surprised when the behavior starts. I told you before, I left Benin because of that attitude. I don't know how you guys are coping there. So how has it been? How have you been implementing what you've learned so far in all areas of your life?
Yes, it has not been easy, I must say so, because about my goal and what I intend achieving, most of the time I find out that maybe this year is the beginning of the year, and at least the first month, then I got some amount of money, but I'm not able to. That's from the. I said if I want to get about 200K every month extra from other sources like that, but I have not been able to achieve it. So I was not thinking that you mean that this year just go. This is the second month going, and there was somebody I just called of recent that was able to do something together. He told me that he just traveled. He's no longer in the country. I said so this guy don't leave me now. So what is happening? So I was almost being discouraged, but I said to myself that I know that this is going to be my best year. I've said before, and every year is always better. So I know that it has been like that, and it will definitely be like that. So I didn't want the situation of the country or the lack of funds around to weigh me down. But the main thing is keep on moving and keep on going. And there are some things that I intend achieving, but I've not been able to achieve it. Just like that YouTube stuff. So some
I
videos, I
have
something.
hope I've delivered my own end of the game.
Yes, yes. You have done. No, I have some other partner. That's why I've kept that aspect that when it gets to that turn, when it gets to a turn, I'm going to make use of it. So
All
there are some
right.
things I want to achieve in that YouTube. I have some videos I want to do, and trying to say I can edit some things, form of matching videos together, like an advertisement.
There's a video editing training that you can undergo, that you can go through. Though
Okay,
for the fact that you are in this section, just send me a private message. Maybe I'll drop a video editing training. It's not a full course, it's just like a partial course. I'll drop it in the group. It's
okay.
like a partial course. I'll drop it in the group. But if you want a full course on video editing training, then you have to pay for it. I'll have to send you the link so that you pay for it. But for now, I can give you something that can give you the basics so that you can get started. But if you want a full-blown training on it, then there's a course, but you have to pay for it. So
Okay, no
just
question.
remind me.
Okay, I'll do so. Thanks. At least since you are here now, so you can move all of us along. So at least if everybody's billionaire to reasonable extent, you can easily order for anything and we it will be done.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm going to give you a free training on it that will teach you the basics. But if
Okay.
you want a full-blown course,
You train
then
the
I
first now, the first one first. No qualms. Let's
can.
start somewhere.
So I'm going to just remind me, I'll send it in the group for everybody. Those of us on YouTube, please drop your name in the comment section so that I'll know those of us on YouTube. Okay, so Dr. Emmanuel, based on what you said, remember what I said before. Your focus, now that you've set your goal, your focus shouldn't be on the goal, on the big goal. Your focus should be on your daily tasks. Focus is good, you've set the big goal, fantastic. Now focus on the daily tasks, focus on the process. Leave tomorrow will think of itself. There is something I practice every day. Before I go to bed, I outline everything I want to achieve today, and the moment I wake up, I start achieving them. I already know what to do at every hour, and before I sleep, I make sure I finish everything I'm supposed to do at every hour. All right, so I am more focused on my daily implementation and execution of action, because that's the process. Bit by bit, my big goal will be achieved. If you're focused on the big goal, you get overwhelmed, you get easily discouraged when you are not seeing your outcome yet. And that is why I told us, do not set your big goal, your macro goal, the big goal, what you should be earning monthly, fantastic. But focus on your daily tasks. Leave the goal will come naturally. Focus on your daily tasks, because sometimes you will not achieve the monthly task. Sorry, the monthly goal. Sometimes you won't achieve it. For example, last year my goal was 10 million, but I'm a 10xer, I'm a crazy lady. So I 10x my goal and I moved it to 100 million. That's 200,000. So everything I was doing was when my goal was $200,000, that's 100 million naira. I had to break them down. I knew what I'm supposed to be doing every day. So I did not focus on the 100 million. Rather, I focused on things I am to be doing every day, every day. And ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 2022, I printed my account statement, and my account statement was reading 9 million naira. Remember, my primary initial goal was 10 million, but I did a 10x. There's something about 10x. I'm a 10xer. If I want something, if I want to make 1,000, I set my goal to 10,000. I work hard to hit 10,000. Guess what? I will make the 1,000 and supersede it. Just like the saying that says, when you shoot for your aim to the moon, shoot for the moon. Even if you don't get to the moon, you fall within the stars. That is what I do. So take that from me. I wasn't frustrated when I wasn't seeing, because I broke down my goals. I knew there was a month last year when I didn't have a dime. There were months when there was no money. But that did not keep me down. That did not discourage me. Why? Because I am focused in honoring my commitments of daily implementing and executing. If you start worrying yourself of your monthly goal, yearly goal, you get overwhelmed, you give up. But when you focus on what you can do today, you have control of today. You don't have control of tomorrow. And guess what? What you do today will affect the result of tomorrow. So focus on today. Every day you wake up, just focus on that day. As long as you know that what you are doing that day is bigger and greater than what you did yesterday. And before you go to bed, you already know that what you will do the next day is bigger and greater than what you did today. Just focus on that. And trust me, at the end of this year, 2023, you'll be proud of yourself. There are goals I set on my goal book that since 2015, that up till now, I have not achieved it. Am I bothered? No. Sometimes do I feel like giving up? The feeling comes, but I don't entertain it. I cancel it, and I still believe that will come to pass. But I'm not bothered. I'm focused on more important things than other things that are not within my circle of control or influence. All right. Okay, Rukeya from Sokoto, welcome. You're on YouTube. Chinonso from Port Harcourt, welcome. Loretta from Lagos, welcome. I don't know why you guys are not on StreamYard. So, Dr. Anthony, hope you got that, right? Focus on your daily tasks. And remember, giving up is not an option for all of us on this challenge. Giving up if you ever give up, you've told God that you are not his child and you are not worthy of anything good in life. Giving up is not an option. It doesn't exist in our diary. All of us here, we are all successful people. We are millionaires. We are billionaires in dollars. We are wealthy. That is who you are. Unless if you're saying something else about you, I don't know. So please, giving up is not an option. Scrap it. It doesn't exist in your mind and it doesn't exist in your dictionary. It's either you win or you die trying. Either you win or you die trying in the process. All right? Fantastic. So one more person, then we'll get started. Who else wants to talk? Those of us on YouTube, please, I asked a question. How have you been? How has your week been? How have you been implementing? Tell me, have you been implementing all what I taught you so far on your daily activities and other areas of your life? Are there challenges? So drop it in the comments if you're on YouTube. Assuming you're on StreamYard, I would have given you the opportunity to speak. All right, so Mrs. Sean, go ahead, unmute yourself. Are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. Yeah, fine, thank you. Well, I've not started implementation. I know that I would need to go over the the challenges again, starting with day one. I started today. I was just able to start today with the first day. I'm not done with it, and so as I go along, taking each sitting with each video, and then I will from there I will start implementing um the
I feel
things that
like
I need.
I feel like raising up my spiritual cane to cane you. 3 weeks, 3 weeks. You want to tell me that everything, despite you've been present, there are things that you caught. You may not catch everything, but there are things you caught in your mind. 3 weeks. You've not implemented
Well,
it.
well, even if I had caught anything, I probably won't really be able to, except I sit with the video again, and I learn better when
Okay, okay.
I
When you
learn on my own. It's just that I've not had time since the first video to really sit with each one to to really take in all that we discussed about.
all right, so please, procrastination is the enemy to your success.
Yes, I've
That's your
started
greatest
already
enemy.
anyway. Yes, yes. Thank you.
Procrastination is your greatest enemy. You need to learn how to fight procrastination. All right, so
Yes.
thank you for that.
Yes.
Thank you for that. And let me tell you guys how I fight procrastination. When it comes to procrastination, we successful people, we are mad people, we are crazy, we're unreasonable. When I say we are mad, not negative mad, but we are mad. You have you seen a madman? When a madman wants to do something, he doesn't think twice, he just do. That's the mentality you should have. We successful people, how we overcome procrastination is when something comes to our head, we don't delay, we don't entertain a negative thought, or we don't overthink, we just implement, we just do it. Why do you think they call me the executioner, Alpha Lion Mentor, the executioner? Because once something comes to my head, as long as it came to my head and I had a discussion, I don't talk too much, I don't think too much, I just implement, because I don't want fear of will it work, will it not work, any negative thing come. The moment something comes to my head and I ask myself, what if positive? I don't even allow what if negative. Once I see a glimpse of a chance of what if positive, I implement, I execute immediately. So please let's learn that. It's very, very important. Okay, very, very important. So I can't take those of us on YouTube. I'm waiting for your comments. Mr. Daniel, you're welcome. So let's start with what I have for us today. So for the past 3 weeks, I've been able to prepare our mind, work on our mind for the journey ahead, because the truth is success is 80% mindset, 20% physical. Everything you need already has happened already for the past 3 weeks in your mind. You've achieved everything. So now it's time for you to execute, implement, and attract. Your activities, your daily actions will now attract everything that you've built in your mind and will continue building. So today we're going to talk about marketing system. All right. Today we are going to be talking about the marketing system. Now, this section may take us 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, though I may have to invite one of my colleagues to come and wrap up, but I'm going to give us the basic based on the level of everybody. Then while we grow from there, we can now understand more. So within these 90 days, I'll give us the basic. I can't give you everything, but I'll give you the basic for you to start acting on and start making money. All right, then we can progress from there. And mind you, after 90 days, this mentorship is a paid group. After 90 days, there will be monthly subscription if you want to remain in this group. If you want to remain in the mentorship group, because I will keep having weekly live calls, there will be a monthly subscription, but I don't know how much you guys will be paying per month. Maybe at the end of our 90 days, we'll discuss about it. All right, but for now, let's focus on our 90 days. Okay, because I am not taking people in this Telegram group. I'm not taking people that are not ready to commit. Remember, whatever money you are paying is so that I can hold you accountable. All right. I love what Felix David did. When he did not do something, he comes to report himself. That is accountability. I wish I had someone, even up to now, I wish I have someone that can hold me accountable. But thank God I have myself through my experience, and I have God. But I wish I have someone, but I don't. That's the truth. So you guys are privileged here. Rather, what I do, I pay my way into relationship and mentorship just to be within the environment of people that are ahead of me, just to see what they do and how they do it and learn. All right. So never you miss the opportunity of always being in the environment of people that challenge you, that help you become a better version of yourself. All right. So that aside, let's talk about marketing. So for you to make money in this life, you must sell something. Everybody type sell something, write it down. I must sell something in order to make money. And if you don't sell anything, if you don't sell something, you have declared to the universe that you love poverty. And whenever you declare to the universe you love poverty by your action and your mindset, please, you've lost the right to complain of poverty or complain of anything, of not having enough, or even desire wealth. So if you know you desire wealth, you want to be successful, you desire a good life, then you must sell something, sell something, sell something. I know why I'm repeating it, though. You must sell something, because, ladies and gentlemen, every rich and wealthy man is selling something. Call the name of all the rich and wealthy people you know. They are all selling something. But I wonder why is it that in my country, Nigeria, in Africa, the youth, 95% of youth are scared of selling. They've intentionally signed a poverty contract with the universe saying, I want poverty. So it's just like you go to church, you pray, God, make me a millionaire, God, this, that. But inside your mind, you've already declared that you want poverty. So it's not rocket science. Ladies and gentlemen, you must sell something. Be it online, offline, be it digital, even the crypto. Something is being done in the crypto space. Buying and selling is happening. There's no way of making money in this life if you're not selling something, exchanging value for money. So you must be ready to sell something. So I need you to write down in your book, I must sell. I am confident at selling. I am a confident seller. You must sell something. No, why I'm saying this is I need you to eliminate that mindset. Hey, do I have to sell? You must sell. Oh, must. Oh, for you to be in this mind, you must sell something. So please write it in your book. I am a professional salesperson. I am the best salesperson in the world. I am a confident salesperson. I am confident at selling. I can sell. Start writing it and start proclaiming it to yourself. Prophesy it. Oh. I don't know why I'm being harsh, but please, you must sell something. All right. So if you're excited to sell something, type in the comment section, I want to sell. I want to sell. I want to sell. All right. So there are different levels of selling things, and there are professional levels of selling things. Okay. So it's when you hear sell, it's not about carrying pure water on your head and moving around. Those guys are even better than a lot of adults that wear, a lot of people that wear white collar job, driving to work and roaming on the streets. Those guys on the streets that sells things on their head make more money per day than the so-called white collar jobs that drive to work every day. Trust me, it's not about how clean they are dressing to work. Go and check their bank account. Trust me, many people on the streets that look dirty makes more money per day. All right, guys. So every idea you have to impact lives or to make money must be broken down into micro wins. So for you to sell something, it means that you have a solution. You have a value that can solve someone's problem and can impact someone, and you can exchange it for what? Money. Money is useless. Money is just a piece of paper. It's just a medium of exchange for value. That is all. So every idea you have that impacts life or that can make you money, break it down into small goals in order for you to win big and focus on the small goal. And that's why that's why you also need to surround yourself with winners and people that are smarter than you, people that push you, people that don't allow you to settle or romance your mediocrity, people that will tell you a spade is a spade, people that will tell you, that will criticize you, good criticism for you to grow, that will push you to become the better version of yourself. Do you know that every bad situation and negative thing that happen in your life that you see as a mess is a message for God? And that is why whenever you're experiencing any challenge, be careful of those you go to share your challenges to. Instead of sharing it with the world, why don't you go and share it with God, so that God will show you the message in your challenge? And that's why I'm grateful for the challenges I've faced, because the challenges I've faced was God's way of molding me, redirecting me, and pushing me to my higher level. So I'm grateful for all those that did wrong to me. I'm grateful for all those that said negative things to me. I'm grateful for all those that treated me bad, because if they didn't do that, I wouldn't have pushed myself to where I am today. And I'll keep pushing. All right. So if you want to be successful in the game of money, in the business world, there are 4 factors that you must pay attention to that will determine how successful you will be. Those of us on YouTube, can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, give me 333. If you're on YouTube and you can hear me, give me 333. Fantastic, fantastic, awesome. I can see you guys typing, I want to sell, I want to sell. Awesome. So the first factor is, are you willing? I'm asking you, each and every one of you listening to me, are you willing? Are you willing to do all it takes to succeed? Not just what it takes, but all it takes to succeed. Are you ready to burn the bridges and the excuses and the procrastination and go all in for yourself with a mindset that is either I win or I die trying? There's no looking back and there's no going back. Are you willing to succeed? Because if that willingness is not there, if that zeal, someone was asking me a minute, Augusta, how do you do this? I see you here, I see you here, you're doing this. Before I even said Jack Robinson, you've done this. It's because I have a burning desire. I have a willingness. I am so hungry. I am willing to succeed at all costs, as long as it's not negative. The first point of my trial in the business world was when I left my family to go fully into entrepreneurship. What gave me that confidence? I was willing to succeed. The second time life threw a test at me was when I lost my dad, lost my business, lost everything. What gave me that drive? I am willing to succeed. I am willing. And that is why I dedicated myself to learning, mentorship, coaching, daily commitment, honoring my commitment. Because the worst thing you can do to yourself is to dishonor your own commitment. If you dishonor your own commitment, that is the greatest sin. You've sinned against yourself and against God. I don't know how some of us say we'll do something and later we don't do it and we'll go to bed like that. We'll go to bed happy. I don't go to bed happy. I'm not fulfilled. I punish myself. I say, Augusta, you don't deserve this until you get this done. Discipline. So you must be willing at all costs, no matter what life throws at you, no matter the resistance, be willing. Because life is like a ring. The ring where they fight. You must keep, you see the boxers, they keep boxing. They, even when they are bleeding, even when they are in pain, they don't give up. They don't want, the moment that the referee hits his hand on the floor, you see them moving their body. They are willing to succeed. They are willing. Are you willing? Because if you're willing to succeed, no matter the feeling of giving up, because that feeling comes to everybody. There are days when I don't feel like doing anything. For me to prepare for this section, it took me almost 48 hours. The day before yesterday, I didn't feel like doing anything. I was like, who even sent me go do? Who sent me organize this 90 days challenge? When those feeling of giving up coming, when those feeling of quitting comes, we feel it, but we don't allow it to keep us down. That is what we successful people do. We are human beings. So are you willing? Ask yourself, are you willing? Answer the question. Type it, write it. The second is, are you coachable? Are you coachable? Are you ready to be coached and to be mentored? Are you ready to lock yourself away from everything you know and who you are and submit yourself as a child to learning? Serving through humility. Are you willing? Because many of you like, oh, I too know, ITK. ITK has never gotten anybody far in life. When you behave like someone that already knows, even people that have things to teach you will keep to themselves because you act like you already know. So yeah, now you already know. Congrats, well done. Do it yourself. When I joined, some of you are members of Ziba. When I joined Ziba last year, the first decision I made was to lock away because I knew who I was. Someone like Madam Rukeya that have known me since 2019, she knows what I'm capable of. I am the only lady that entered a city in the city of Caliphate, Sokoto, and shut down that city with my brand name. Anywhere you go, you will hear Dream Alive. I'm the only lady that was able to fill in their studio. There was this stadium with 600 people in one day. I am Augusta did it. So when it comes to do I know who I am? I know who I am and I know what I'm capable of. But when life threw a big blow on me and I fell, I was faced with a lot of challenges. So when I came across Ziba, some of you are members of Ziba. If you're not a member of Ziba, with time you get to know about Ziba, or when we are communicating in a Telegram group, for those of you that will be watching this course later, you get to learn more about Ziba. So when I connected with Ziba, I saw that this was a different ball game. I've never been in the world of the online space before. Not that I don't know online space, but that's a different world. So what I did, I told myself, Augusta, oh yeah, everything you know, everything you are, who you are, lock it up. Everything I know, everything I am, I locked it in a box. I presented myself like a baby. Why? Because I needed to be mentored and to be coached. So I was aggressive, following a lot of the top guys. Some of them were happy to help. Some of them were not happy to help because I wasn't, they were not benefiting anything from me. Some of them demanded I pay them. I was like, I've paid for this. Let me finish one before I pay for another one. I'll really pay. Some of them, even when I was copying what they were doing on their status, they were blocking me because I was copying them. If I don't copy you, how will I learn now? But I didn't feel bad. Because when I present myself as a child, you know how children behave. Make them angry, no. In the next 5 minutes, they're forgiving you, they are laughing. That is the mindset how to inculcate. So are you coachable? Are you ready to be coached and to be mentored? Even when you know something, just pretend like you don't know. Just be there. Because there's something that you will learn. Remove that attitude of ego, pride, and age. Age are just numbers. One of my coach right now that I paid, that is teaching me some awesome skill, I'm older than her. In fact, one of my favorite coaches is just a 17-year-old lady. She teaches me a lot. I bend myself to her. So when you see someone that knows something or have achieved something or have overcome something that you have not, please learn to humble yourself with humility, because you can only learn through humility. In fact, one of the courses I'm taking now is the book of Proverbs in the Bible. In fact, that course, I'll keep repeating that course. It's a course for me. I don't know about you guys. Because I just discovered that everything you need is in that book of Proverbs. So are you coachable? Answer that question. Are you coachable? The third factor is, how hungry are you? Are you hungry enough to succeed? How strong is that burning desire? You know, one of the strongest desire and emotional power I've felt in my life is that of sex, sexual urge. I don't know about some of you. If you've experienced a very strong sexual urge, that hunger to have sex, do you have that intensity of hunger when it comes to you succeeding in life? How hungry are you? How hungry are you? Because you must answer that question. If you're not hungry enough, you give up easily. Any small thing, any small challenge, you give up. You quit. How hungry are you? Let me tell you guys the story of my twin sister. Maybe that will make you understand my grit. My grit in the sense that why I push my, as in that, maybe you tend to understand it. I have a twin sister. Her name is Tina Francis. Now, Tina Francis is a young lady. She's my twin sister. She's suffering from what I call cerebral paralysis or cerebral palsy. Dr. Anthony, maybe you help me here. Cerebral palsy. That's what she's suffering from. So this cerebral palsy is a health condition where the body movement and the balance is affected. You've seen people, they can't walk well, they can't stand well. That's part of cerebral palsy. So Tina Francis she's part of a running team in her school. And guess what? Each time the entire team sets a pace to run, either a mile or 100-meter race, 200-meter race, and the likes of that. Each time they set a pace that they want to run, just like any other race, in a very short period of time, guess what happened? The stronger ones and the fastest ones, those that can run faster, they will start to pull ahead. You know, now when there's a running race, within a short period of time, you see those that are stronger and faster, they'll start pulling ahead, while those that are not faster will be in the middle, and those that are slow will be at the end. So that's practically what happens in every running race. All right. So when this race is going on, Tina Francis, despite her condition of not being able to stand well or walk well, as in to the balance of movement, she doesn't have it well. Tina Francis left everything she's doing to join every race. Even if the weaker ones are at the end or the stronger ones are ahead, not for Tina Francis. Each time the race starts, Tina Francis will always be the last person left behind. As soon as the race starts, meaning she's always the last. Tina Francis is not the fastest runner on the team, no. In fact, she's the slowest. When I talk about slowest, Tina Francis, when I mean slowest, oh my God, her own slow. Will I say like a snail? No, she's faster than a snail. But her own slow is so annoying. In fact, she's the slowest. Because for her to be part of a race, she has never won any race before, ever in her life. So as the running pack pull further and further ahead of Tina Francis, each time the pack pulls further, Tina Francis ends up finding herself pulling backward. And in the process, there are times she will slip off, fall on the wet grass, and fall forward on the soft earth, on the ground. You guys understand that? You know, in a racing, this thing, there is a way they make that floor look like. So she'll fall off her track. And slowly, the moment she falls, slowly she will pick herself up and continue pushing. She goes at it again, continue from where she stopped, running, but the slowest runner. Again, as she decides to run, before you say Jack Robinson, she will fall again. In fact, this time around she falls, it was painful. It hurt so much, but she has no choice. She picked herself back up and continued running. Tina will never ever quit, no matter the number of times she falls. Guess what? Now the pack, others that are running, they're already far ahead of her. In fact, they are out of sight. Nobody is seeing them. They've run ahead. Nobody is seeing them again. But Tina chose to keep running alone. And guess what? Because she's far behind, she knew that she was the only one running. She could hear her heartbeat. She could hear her breath. All right? Everything around her is quiet. She could hear her labored breath as she keeps forcing herself to run. And guess what? She feels lonely. She feels lonely. And that moment she discovers that she's alone and she's feeling lonely, she falls again, over again. Down she goes again. Push. This time around, I think it's the 5th or the 7th time she's falling. Now, get this. No matter her mental strength, there is no holding pain. As in, no matter how strong she is mentally, there's no holding back the pain and the frustration she feels. It's all written on her face. You can see the pain, you can see the frustration written all over her face. No matter how strong she pretends to be mentally. But guess what? She uses all her energy to pull herself back up, to continue running. It took Tina Francis 50 minutes to finish her own race because she's the slowest. Now, when Tina eventually finished her race and crossed the finish line, at that point, she's in pain and she's exhausted. It took every ounce of strength in her for her to make it to the finish line. Hope you guys are following me. When Tina Francis gets to the finish line, all her body is bruised, full of blood, because she has fell a 50 minutes race. She has fallen over more than 10 times. But guess what? She continued running. She keep picking up herself to run, even despite she's covered with dirt, mud, and blood. She does what? She keep running. So let me ask us a question. Does this story inspire you? Does the story of Tina Francis inspire you? So what's the moral or what's the lesson of this story? I know some of you like not to give up, never you give up, because I know that's one thing that will come to your head. But I need you to know that this is not a story of when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. No. This is not a story of when you fall down, pick yourself up and continue. That's not the story. Don't get me wrong, oh. Those are great lessons to learn. When you fall, pick up yourself, and when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. It's a great lesson to learn from this story, without a doubt. But you don't need Tina Francis' story that I just told you right now to teach you those lessons. You don't need that. You don't need her story to teach you that. You already know that. There are dozens of of other people's story that can teach you not to give up. Stories like Ben Castle, you guys know him, Gifted Hands. That's my favorite guy. Stories like Michael Jordan. Stories like Sam Harvard. Those of you that know him. His story is an incredible story indeed. Like, it's a great story. There are a lot of people that have fought all odds and have made it to where they are today, to the top. Their stories can teach you about not giving up. But you see Tina Francis' story, the lesson for you here. Tina Francis' lesson for you to learn is deeper than not giving up. Pick up yourself when you fall. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. No. Everything amazing. In fact, something amazing happened. Something amazing happened in Tina Francis' story. Something amazing happened. Now, remember, it took Tina Francis 15 minutes to finish her own race that others has finished long ago. So something amazing happened after 25 minutes when everybody else are done with their own race. So everybody runs a race for 25 minutes, but Tina finishes her own at 50 minutes. When everybody finished their race, they all came back to run with Tina where she was. Now, listen, guys. Tina is the only runner who, when she falls down, someone else will help pick her up. Tina is the only runner who, when she finishes her race, she has 100 people running behind her. When she gets to her own finish line, 100 people are running behind her. So what is Tina's story trying to teach us here? The lesson this story is trying to teach you is a special one. When you try to compete with everyone else, nobody will help you. But when you compete against yourself, everyone will want to help you. So every game, every Olympics, every athlete in the world, every game you know, nobody help each other once they're in a game. Because everybody is a competitor. Once they're in that field to play a game, everybody is a competitor. Nobody helps anybody. So what's the lesson here? Tina Francis starts every race with a very clear sense of why she's running the race. Every time she starts a race, she has a very clear sense of why she is running the race. She knows why she is running the race. She has a big why, and so does all of us. She's not in the race to beat anybody, but to beat herself. She's in that race just to compete and beat herself, not to beat anybody. Tina never lose sight of that sense of her why, that she's in that race to compete and be a better version of herself, to beat herself, to compete against herself. Tina's sense of why she's running gives her the strength to keep moving. Did you guys see why at the very beginning I told us to write down our goals and tell me why you deserve success? So when Tina is running, what gives her the courage to keep pushing even in pain is her why, her sense of why she is running. To do what? To beat herself and to compete against herself, for her to get herself to a better version of herself. And to do this, she keeps doing it over again and again and again. Every day Tina runs, the only thing or the only time set for her is for her to beat herself. That's the only thing she's thinking. I need to beat myself. I need to be better at running today. She doesn't care about anybody else but herself. Now think about this. How all of us do business today. We are always competing against somebody. There's always someone you're competing against. We are all trying to be better than someone else. Better in quality, better features, better in service, better in every areas. We are always what? Comparing ourselves to others. And no one, when you compare yourself to others, guess what? Nobody will want to help you. So let me ask us a question. What if you show up to work and you show up to life every day simply to be a better version of yourself? What if that is your why? What if your goal was to do better work, live a better life this month, this week, today? Just focus on today. What if that's your goal? Just to live a better life and to work better, to execute better, to implement better, just for today than you did yesterday, last week, and last month. To make this month, this week, more importantly, to make today better than yesterday, to make this week better than last week, to make this month better than last month, for no other reason than because you want to leave this world, this country, your organization, your community, your environment better than the way you found it. So, ladies and gentlemen, what if all your desire, everything you desire and hunger for, is just to make sure every day you beat yourself? So how hungry will you be? How hungry are you? Because when I ask of hunger, some of you don't understand the zeal that drives me. I just gave you my secret. That's what drives me. That's my twin sister there. So that's the hunger. That's the grit. That's the zeal. Even in pain, just do it. With blood, do it. In sickness, do it. Good times, do it. Bad times, just do it. Not for anyone else, but for yourself. Making sure that every day you're giving yourself the best experience and you keep looking for the better version of yourself. How hungry are you? Answer that question. Number 4, do you have access to the right information that can take away from the right information that can take you from where you are right now to where you want to be? Because if you have the first 3 characteristics, which is the factors for you to be successful, which is your willingness to succeed, you being coachable, and being hungry enough, if you have these 3, plus the right information, trust me when I say, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be unstoppable. You'll be what? You'll be unstoppable. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys following? Are you gaining value? Are you learning something? Am I talking to myself? Dr. Anthony, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Are you gaining
We are
value?
getting a lot of value. Yes.
Madam Joan, are you gaining value? I think her network. Mr. Felix David, are you gaining value? Those of us on YouTube, are you gaining value? Are you gaining value? Are you learning something?
I'm seriously gaining value.
Beautiful. Those of us on YouTube, are you learning something? Do you guys understand the depth of the story I just told right now? Do you understand the depth of the story I just told right now? That's my drive. That's my secret right there. I just gave it to you guys. Willingness to succeed, being coachable, willingness to be coached and to be mentored, hungry to succeed no matter what, access to the right information. So as you make money in life, take your earned income. Let me teach you something again. As you're making money, this is a mistake I made, though, but I learned in the process. As you're making money, take your earned income and spend it wisely and smartly. Be a good seed of money. Be a good caretaker of money. Send your money to work, send your money on an errand to work for you. When you send it on an errand to work for you, then it produces more profits, more money. You are now allowed to spend the return on profit or return on investment of your money that you sent on an errand from the money you earned. I don't think you guys understood what I just said. I think you're lost. One of my billionaire mentors told me it took him 40 years to building a business and scaling that business. After 40 years, his business now brings him a return, not profit, return on investment that he now used to live a luxurious life. That's deep. So in 40 years, he did not care about buying expensive cars, buying or building expensive houses, living extravagantly. He was busy, focused on building his business, scaling, sending his money to work for him, reinvesting in the business, feeding the beast. Because the mistake many of you here make, you're running a business, but you're not ready to spend a dime in your business will die. You need to feed your business the way you eat every day. Your business needs investment for growth. He said, if I should do this, I am guaranteed to be wealthy. So if you do what I just said right now, you're guaranteed to be wealthy, because as much as money loves speed, wealth loves time. So you need to be a fruitful seed of money. Be a good caretaker of money. Let me tell you guys a story. When I ventured fully into the business world, I was making money. Literally, I was buying, what do they call that thing in the bank? There's this thing they call it. It's not shares. Is it bond? It's not bond. Something that at the end of 30, 90 days they'll give us. I've forgotten what they call it. I was buying something like that in the bank that was giving me small profits. So the truth was, I had money, but I don't know what I was doing with money. I had money. I was a millionaire now, a 7-figure income earner. Have you? No, 6. I was an 8-figure income earner, as in I saw money. 2020, 2029, 2020, 2018, 2029, I saw money. I was swimming in money, in ocean of money. Not that I was extravagant. As of my level then, I wasn't extravagant. I rather was busy investing in my business. I was more focused investing in my business, but I wasn't investing the right way. I wasn't paying attention to the changes happening in the world and where the world was headed. I did not send my money on errands, on better errands to work for me. So when life now punched me, threw a punch on me, when I was faced with a challenge, everything I had came crushing down. And when it came crushing down, that was when I realized, wow, I should have done this. So I should have done this. So I had nothing, zero, nothing to fall back on. And that was when I learned a new lesson. I had to start writing down. First of all, I got access to information. I needed to know how wealthy people are thinking, how they use their money, how they manage their money, what they do with their money. When I started learning all these things, I wrote down everything I needed with money. Ladies and gentlemen, as I'm speaking with you today, I have about 13 accounts for different purposes. Hey, you see me, Eminent Augusta, I will never ever be broke ever again another day in my life. I, Eminent Augusta, I will never ever be broke ever again another day in my life. I will never ever be broke ever again another day in my life. As I'm speaking to you guys, ladies and gentlemen, today I have about 13 different accounts. And as of today, I was thinking of having a fourth account for a different project. I have a primary account where all the money comes, basically, not all. I have a second account where anything that is there is just for me to just take care of me. I have a third account where I save for rent. I have a fourth account where I save for my personal advanced projects for me. Maybe like taking myself for shopping, photo shoot, stuff like that. I have another account where I am saving for investments, crypto investments, real estate investments. That's the account. I have an account for family wahala. If they call me and there's money in that account, I send. If there's no money, I don't have money. I won't kill myself. I have another account where I save for investment in myself, knowledge, mentorship. I have an account where every money that goes there, once I see I need to pay for mentorship, knowledge, access, information, or I need to pay for networking, anything that is investment in me, knowledge, information, relationship, I have an account for that. So whenever it's time to pay for mentorship, coaching, I don't think twice. I go to that account and pay so that I will gain access. If it's a networking event where I now meet quality people, it's investment in me, in my mind. I have an account for it. I have an account for my online utility. As I have an account for offline utility, I have an account for online utility. Because online business, there are things you're going to be paying for online in order for you to acquire premium services. Some robots, some things. I have an account for that. I have an account for bigger projects. I call it bigger project accounts. I have an account for that. I have an account where I don't even know what that account is for. It's just there. I don't know what it's for, but sure, I have an account. I have an account. I have a business account where money flows in from other businesses I'm doing. Is there? I have an account for my business investments, meaning that account, the money there is the money that is going back into my business. And 60% of my total money goes back into my business. Ladies and gentlemen, out of every money that comes, 60% goes into the account that feedbacks my business. Then 40% I distribute, then I always pay myself last. Whatever that is remaining, I manage for myself. So I intentionally stay broke. I intentionally stay broke. That project account is maybe if there's an investment opportunity, a share opportunity. I don't want to be in a position where there's an opportunity for me to grow in wealth and I am found not having money. Now, so these are all my accounts. This is the first time I'm telling someone this, and it's you guys. I promised myself in this 90 days challenge, I would distill myself and open up everything I know. And subsequently, after the 90 days challenge, as I'm growing, you guys are growing, and I'll be distilling all my secrets to you guys. So these are all my accounts. That is a great lesson I learned. Assuming I did not face the challenge I faced last 2 years and last year, I wouldn't have known about all this now. So I'm a better warrior now, and that's what I'm teaching us. So that even when challenge comes, because it will come, it won't find you wanting, not having anything to fall back to. I was taking care of other people's business, but you see, last year and this year, I'm building my own business. while I'm doing other people's business, doing plenty things. In fact, right now I can't even count what I have that is putting money. Sure, I know that every day I'm increasing my vehicle. Me, I know I'm crazy, I'm mad. You can't be like me. Everybody, all of you have your strength. I'm just telling you, if I'm aggressive, I'm just showing you guys how rugged I am, how ruthless I am to pursue my dream, so that you will not have any excuse for yourself. I'm not saying you should be like me, but I believe you are learning something. So patiently build wealth. Patience. You need patience. Patience is a great virtue, because you must trust in your process. I'm not focused. I know my big goal is there, but I'm focused on today, the process, because the process makes me to become who I need to become, that is deserving of that thing I want. So I don't live my life from the past. I live my life from the future. And that's why I'm focused on my daily step. So patiently build your wealth by building a formidable business for yourself. While you are working for someone, doing things for people, having different vehicles. I taught us about vehicle, and I'll be talking about those vehicles. There are different vehicles to wealth. Is either the first vehicle is real estate, which many of you don't have the capacity to go into, and that is why you need to start paying attention to crypto. Because with crypto, you can multiply your money faster. It won't take you longer time in order for you to go into real estate. Another vehicle is shares. Being a shareholder of digital companies. As much as there are physical companies, but most of these physical companies, I don't know, their shares, no be here. Many people complain of shares. But if you see opportunity, good and fine. But right now, it's even easier for you to be a shareholder of digital companies. But when you see a physical company that is credible, you can also decide to be a shareholder. All right, there are different kinds of shareholders of like Amazon. Even the Zebra we are into, they have shares. So when you see opportunity to be a shareholder of a formidable company that is really solving problem, and you believe in their credibility and their growth, good and fine. There you earn equity. Through shares, you earn equity. Through real estate, you earn rent. Through crypto, what do we earn in crypto? We earn profits. Another vehicle is what do they call it? Another vehicle to wealth is dividends. Maybe? Yeah, dividends. Oh, sorry, loyalty. Earning by loyalty. Meaning helping someone to build a business, a personal brand or a business. Maybe someone to write a book or to sing. Loyalty. Then another vehicle is what? Leverage. The first 4 vehicles I mentioned, you can't just wake up and enter that vehicle because it requires serious capital. No, not that serious anyway, at least to be a shareholder or to go into crypto. Well, it depends on your capacity. There are different capacities. But the last vehicle, which is leverage, is the best vehicle for everyone because the playing ground has been leveled. Leveraging other people, leveraging system, leveraging money. And when we talk about leveraging, we talk about leveraging systems. People that already have the system in place, go and leverage on them. Affiliate marketing, selling other people's products, selling other people's services. You could be a network marketer watching this. You are in a leverage business. You could be a digital marketer, a freelancer. Just sell, put yourself as a connector. Try and sell other people's products, other people's stuff, and make money in the process. Earn commission. You make money by commission. Right now, the digital world is moving in a direction where you can even earn money by transaction. For those of you that will be watching this video later, try and connect with me. I dropped a link down your module for you to connect with us in the Telegram group. When you come to the Telegram group, ask for my number. Though I'll be having a live section once every week in the Telegram group where I get to know more about us and share more information with us. So earning by transaction. And the way the world is headed, a lot is happening in the technological world and in the digital space. So you must understand your vehicle. While you're helping others build their business, also start building a business for yourself. Because we successful people, we have ownership mindset. We don't just help others. We help others in order for us to also make money as a vehicle, but it's not our destination. Your destination as a successful person is to build a business for yourself. So the other things you're doing serves as a vehicle that bring in more money for you, more cash flow for you to build your own personal business. And that's why you see today, my business is me. I am me, Eminent Augusta. I am the business. That's my name. I'm building a business around my name. Because many of the successful people I'm looking up to, they are the business. Elon Musk, he's the business, not even Tesla. He is the business. Anywhere his name goes, people follow him with trust, knowing that whatever he's doing is legit and they will make money. They don't think twice. Is he Elon Musk? I am in. Is he Grant Cardone? I am in. Is it Sam Harvard? I am in. They don't think twice. So that's why you see Eminent Augusta. Many of you are here because you trust me. You trust my brand. Some of you have known me for a long time. People like Madam Rukeya, she said she knew me since 2019. Joan, you don't know me 2019. I think you got to know me 2020 when I left Sokoto. But you've heard a lot of things about me. Some of you just got to know me last year. Some of you just this year. In fact, there was a deal I closed last week. There was a deal I closed last week. A deal of almost 3 million naira. This is a person that did not believe in me before. One of those people that came back. They came back for Eminent Augusta because they now see that this lady is aggressively succeeding. We thought she would fail, but she didn't fail. She's succeeding. Now he's coming back because I did not quit, I did not give up, and I showed up every blessed day. Show up every day, commit and show up every day. Whether you are good or bad, keep showing up every day. So start working for yourself, start building, start working for yourself. While you are working for others and building for others, that can serve as a vehicle for you to raise money to build your own business. So my business is, I'm building a business around my name, Eminent Augusta. Is it crypto, Eminent Augusta? Is it affiliate market, Eminent Augusta? Is it business? Anything that will bring money, Eminent Augusta is there. I want to be the go-to person for everything. And that's why, if you guys come, if you're behind the curtain to see how I'm living my daily life, some of you can't even cope. Because I invest in myself, I grow. Because if I'm not growing my capacity, I won't be able to do all these things. So build your business, scale. Then with your return on investment, you can now buy luxury. I'm not even bothered. A lot of things my fellow ladies are flaunting, stuff like that. I am not bothered. They are not shining in my eye. The thing that is shining in my eye is my goal. That's why I'm not even bothered about other things or what. The truth in this life, you want to be successful, you need to stop listening to people. I'm not bothered of anything. The only thing I'm concerned about is what I say about myself, what I say to myself, and what God has said about my life. These are the only thing I'm paying attention to. Every other thing. Oyo is their name. So I think I've digressed a lot. So let's talk about marketing system. How many of us here have a business or a product that we are selling or a paid service that you are rendering? Let's list them. Start listing them. List them in the Telegram group. I will start listing them here. Oh yeah, Dr. Anthony, unmute yourself. Let's start practical. Are we learning something?
Yes, we're learning a lot.
Oh yeah, what business are you doing? Now we are now being practical.
Okay.
Let's make some money. What are you selling? What business are you doing? What are you selling? Is it a product or a
publisher, a writer. I sell textbooks to schools on Christian religious studies in 5 to Z. I sell to schools, secondary schools from J1 to SS3. I supply to schools. So also.
Sorry, those
available.
of us on YouTube, please type, what business do you do? What are you selling? What product are you selling? Or what service are you rendering that people are paying you? Start typing. Continue, please.
Okay, so those are the things I do, and you tend to scaling it up by doing advertisement through the aspect of YouTube. That's why I'm trying to be in line with that aspect of making money from there. Then also some other products, Avila product distributor. I'm trying to invest on that. That's selling.
You are an affiliate marketer, right?
Yes. Also learn with
Okay.
that. Uh, so and that aspect of it, because I'm also in line with giving medical doctors workshop on ultrasound training. So they come to the place around the world. So I'm also in line with that.
I
That's
don't get
like
you are in line with what?
ultrasound training workshop
Okay,
that
you
will give to
organize
medical
workshops.
doctors. Yes, I'm in line with it. That will give to medical doctors. They come around the world, sure. Once about 2 weeks in a year.
All right. Fantastic.
So
Okay, so Felix David, what do you do? What do you sell? What products? What do you do? What products are you selling or service? What service are you rendering?
Presently, the one I'm doing presently, I'm running a regular school. That's nursery, primary, and secondary schools. Then I am into cryptocurrency, and I have published some books. I am an author.
Wow.
I published the book myself, so I do self-publishing. Then I intend to go into affiliate marketing. And there are some books I have written that I have not published, and I hope to turn some of them to information products. So,
Beautiful.
like,
Hope you are aware that once Ziba is up, you can also upload your book
yes,
for
yes.
sale. Hope you are aware.
So I am aware. So I'm preparing on how to clean, clean, clean it up, so that they will approve mine when I present it.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So, Madam Joan. Madam Joan, are you there? Joan Igwe from Sokoto Apex Catering, the one and only catering service in the entire Northwest. Are you there? Oh, she's having network issue. Those of us on YouTube, I'm not seeing your messages, so that's why I say come on StreamYard. All of you on YouTube, come on StreamYard, let me hear your voice, or you type. I'm not seeing your messages. Wow, Madam Joan, it seems like you're having network issue. I'm not seeing our messages, those of us on YouTube. All right, so it's very important I ask these questions, because understanding what you are doing and what you are selling, you will be able to flow with what I'm about to teach us right now. Joan, are you there? Can you hear me? I don't think her network is allowing her. All right, so those of us on YouTube, I'm still waiting for us. So I'm waiting for your comments. So while we're on that, let's talk about the 5 pillars to building an unbreakable marketing system. Remember, we've dealt with the mindset. So now let's talk about marketing system. All of us here, you have one thing you are doing, one thing or the other you're doing. Either you're an affiliate marketer, you are into crypto, you have your personal product, You have your personal service. Someone like Joanne, she's into catering. She has one of the biggest catering services in the entire Northwest. When you talk about Northwest, Sokoto, because if you talk about Kebbi, Zamfara, some of those small states, they don't make sense. Sokoto is even better than them. So she has a school. She trains people. She does catering events, cake, not just cake, cooking, snacks, everything. She even trained NYSC. Every NYSC tenor, she goes there to train. She's one of the facilitators. So each and every one of you, I was asking those of us on YouTube for you to type and tell me what it is that you're doing, because that will help me narrow down my teaching. But all the same, whatever I'm teaching is applicable to whatever it is you're selling. So whatever I'm teaching right now is applicable to whatever it is you're selling, be it a product, be it a service. It's applicable, be it affiliate marketing, crypto. The question is, you need to ask yourself, am I in direct business of selling to people that have the problem, or am I training people to know how to do what I'm doing? So you must always have that question. So let's talk about marketing, because marketing is very important in whatever you're selling. If you're not marketing, how can you make money? How will people know what you are selling? How will people know the products you're selling or the service you're rendering? Whatever is the value you bring that impacts people's life positively, you need to do what? Market. So let's talk about the 5 pillars to building an unbreakable marketing system, because you must have a marketing system. Every blessed day, you must market what you do. Okay, so before that, let's talk about sales and marketing. Because remember, when I started this section, I said you must sell something. You must sell something. You must market something. So let me ask us, what is the difference between sales and marketing? Who can tell me? What's the difference? What's sales? What's marketing? Dr. Anthony, can you try? What's sales? What's marketing? What's the difference? Can anyone try? What's sales? What's marketing? Felix David, can you try? Dr. Anthony, can you try? Those of us on YouTube, you guys are plenty on YouTube today. Oh, hallelujah. I wonder why you guys are not coming to StreamYard. Maybe because of network. So can you guys try? Tell me, what's marketing? What's the difference between sales and marketing?
What I can say about the difference between sales and marketing. Marketing has to do with everything about the business. It concerns the product, creation of the product, the price, just as we talk about 5 P's of marketing, where they have to put the product in consideration, promotion, place. So it's all about the business. But says this with how to get how to offer the product to the consumers and convert it to money.
All right, you tried there. Thank you very much, Felix David. All right, so Dr. Anthony, anything? What's the difference between sales and marketing? Okay, let me ask this way.
Sales is to match the expectation of your audience, whatever they want, whatever they need, you are selling to them because everybody needs something. So the aspect of marketing is getting the end product or whatever they've ordered for.
All right. So let me ask, Madam Joan, do you have anything to say? So let me ask, sales, between sales and marketing, which one is king? Between sales and marketing, which one is king? Which one is superior, Dr. Anthony? Sales and marketing, which one is superior? Which one is king? If they ask you choose one, sales and marketing.
Sales.
Sales, why?
Because you are hitting the the pay points of your audience. If you happen not to hit the pay points, then you cannot render the services.
All right. Felix David, between sales and marketing, choose one. Which one is king? Which is best? Which one will you choose? If
Marketing.
they
It's
ask you sales or
marketing.
marketing.
It's marketing. It's marketing
how,
because
how did you know
there's
that
nothing to
answer?
sell. Eh? There's nothing you will sell if you don't have a product, if you don't promote the product, if you don't locate the business in the right place, all these things in place. If you don't have them, what do you have to sell?
Exactly. Thank you very much, everyone, for your fantastic answers. So, between sales and marketing, marketing is king. Marketing is king. If you don't have if you don't market, how do you sell? Just like the Felix David said. If you don't market, how will you sell? So, between sales and marketing, marketing is king, day and night. Marketing is the senior brother of sales. Mr. Daniel, okay. Marketing is the senior brother to sales. You market first before you sell. So if marketing is the senior brother to sales, it therefore means you need attention before you can sell something. And that's why you need to make the loudest noise of what you are selling. If you don't make noise of what you are selling, nobody will know you. And when nobody know you, nobody will flow you. And when nobody flow you, money will not follow you. I love that. Let me repeat that. If you don't make noise, the loudest noise of what you are selling, be it products, be it service, nobody will know you. And when people don't know you, money will not flow to you because money follows attention. Attention, people. You get the gist right now, right? So you need to learn how to make noise. You see people under Ikeja Bridge, a bus conductor shouting Ojueleba for a 11-seater bus, shouting for the 1 million people passing under the bridge. All he needs is just 11 people to enter his bus out of 1 million, ladies and gentlemen. And his voice is so loud. You see people selling pure water, chilled water, very loud on the highway. You must make noise, oh. Very loud, though, because in today's world, the highest noise maker makes the most money. Write that down. Said by Eminence Augusta. He who makes the highest noise makes the most money. So the loudest noise maker makes the most money in the business world. In school, they beat you or flog you and punish you for noise making. In business world, noise making gets you money. So money follows attention. Money follows attention, and attention is where people are. So where are people's attention in today's world? The people you are called to serve, the people you're selling to, the people that you have the solutions to their problem. Where is their attention? Because people's attention is where money is found. And that's why you see today, for example, look at what's happening in our social media world today. TikTok just came in and beat Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. They are now competing. The moment TikTok came in, TikTok took the attention of people from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube to TikTok. Now, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, they are now working hard, beating themselves up to draw back attention to their platform. Why? Because attention is the new currency. Marketing is king because attention is what gives you money. Money flows attention. Money follows attention. So wherever people's attention is, that is where money is found. That's why you see today, less than 18 years old, they are packing money on TikTok because that's where attention is. So always pay attention where people's attention are. And that is called trends. So you must, and that's why all of you doing business today, if your business is just focused offline, trust me, you are sitting on the fence. Because the way the world is headed, soon that money, that business that's giving plenty money, will start reducing, because people's attention is now increasing online. I'm not saying running an offline business is bad. No, run offline business, but build an online presence. Don't leave money on the table. Run your business offline, run it online, because online gives you an unfair advantage to reach out to more people. So you must when you're marketing, when you are talking about your business, when you are making noise about your business, when you're posting, creating content about your business, getting people to know you, either through written content, pictures, videos, just do something. Don't bother don't bother about what people will say. That thing you're thinking doesn't exist. Even if your English is bad, many of you here, you already know most times when I'm typing, the truth is, it's not as if I don't know how to type correct words. So it's just that whenever I'm with this phone, I do plenty things at the same time. So when I type, my head, I'm typing the right thing, but in order to type fast, either my finger type something else. And funny enough, my Grammarly, sometimes there's this AI to Grammarly. Sometimes when I'm done typing what I want, it will rechange it, because sometimes I'll type in US English, it will rechange it to UK and just do whatever it wants. So sometimes I'll not even I'll not be patient enough to come and start reading to see if everything is in order before posting, because most times I'm very busy. So I'll just in the process of typing fast. And I don't care if I make mistake. Asha, I know that I delivered my message, even if you don't understand it. God will make you understand it. But I don't care. Many of you will start analyzing yourself. What I said, is it good? I don't care. I don't give a damn whether it's correct or not correct, whether my grammar is good or not good. I show up every day. I do things every day. So when you're marketing, you market in a way that you must assume that nobody knows you on a daily basis. Every day, nobody have known you. Nobody have heard about you. So have that mindset that, today, I need to make noise. My noise, my marketing, my whatever I'm doing has to be loud enough, because nobody has heard about me. I need plenty of people to hear about me. Because the truth is, no one sees you or your product or your service. Just have that mindset. Don't deceive yourself that, Chebi, I've been talking, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, they've been seeing me, nobody's talking. If you want to succeed in this game, you must assume the mindset that every day nobody is seeing you. Nobody have seen you or your product or your service. So you must daily assume that nobody has seen your previous marketing adverts, your messages. Even if people saw, like, view, and comment, just every day you show up as if they've not heard about you before. That's the mindset. Because when you have that mindset, it won't bother you whether people are liking, commenting, or they are saying. Just keep showing up. And the truth is, people are watching. The world is watching. So you see, many of you give up on your marketing, on marketing your products, your business, because you're in your mind, people have seen it and they're not taking action. If they wanted to take, they will. But since they're not taking action, you decide to give up. That's very wrong. That's the wrong mindset. Go on my Twitter. I have about 88 followers. I don't give a damn. Funny enough, let me give you guys a secret. Ladies and gentlemen, plenty things I do online, I don't do it. Yeah, in some cases, I consider people. But the depth of the truth is, I do it for myself. Because in the process, I put myself as the prospect, as the customer in the other end. As much as I'm a creator, when I'm doing things, I put myself as the customer who is receiving. So I'm a creator and also a customer consuming my own content. And I know in the process, it will bless others. In the process, it will solve other people's problems. So I don't do things for likes, for followers. I show up every day in my marketplace. All my offices, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere online, I show up. Both offline, I show up. So market. Shamelessly market. You need to wear the attitude of a pure water seller on the highway. that keep shouting, pure water, pure water, pure water. You see their attitude. Even when they are tired, they'll go and sleep small. Once they see that there is hold up, they'll wake up and they'll do what? They'll start selling. That's the attitude you need to wear. Sell your product and your service daily, shamelessly, unapologetically. You owe no one any explanation. Sell your product like it's the essence of your life. I don't give a damn whatever anybody is saying. Whatever anybody is saying is their opinion about themselves. I don't allow them to cast their reality on me. If billionaires and multi-millionaires are selling, this evening before I came online, I was watching the video of Momodu, the 5th richest Black woman in Africa, on Forbes magazine. Eminent Augusta, I'll get there. Eminent Augusta, the top richest 10 Black women in Africa on Forbes magazine. Look at how her movie. See how she's shamelessly posting of her movie every day, and yet some people cannot market their products. You're a disgrace to yourself now if you're not ready to market your products. That thing you are selling, whatever it is, market every day. Billionaires are marketing every day. Multi-millionaires are marketing. How much more you? How about common sense? Why I'm going this direction is I want to kill that spirit of I cannot market. Guinea, call. You are thinking of what people will say. Let them say. Whatever people are saying, is it putting money in your pocket? Focus on what's putting money in your pocket. And stop paying attention to what people will say. I don't give a damn. Even if it will cause quarrel. Besides, when I made a decision to leave home, all my family members, they rejected me. They disowned me. After 1 year, when I became massively successful, half of them came back. Up to today, some of them still don't believe in me. I don't give a damn. It's my life. They're not giving me food. They're not putting money in my pocket. They want taking care of myself. So to hell with whatever anybody says. That was my mindset. So please, let's stop this people pleasing. The people you're pleasing don't care about you. Don't live your life for others. So sell shamelessly. You have an affiliate market, you're in an affiliate marketing business. Do even without knowing what to do, just do it as bad as it is. In the process, you will learn, make mistake, ask question, correct. That is new. I don't wait for things to be perfect, or I don't wait to finish learning. As I'm learning and implementing, making mistake, correcting, it's part of the process for me. I love the way I learn. I learn from my mistake. So don't wait for things to be perfect. Just start. Start doing something. Just do something. If it's not giving you results, meet people, meet your mentors, coaches. This is what I did. It's not giving me results. They'll ask you they'll help you dissect and analyze. And show you, okay, this is where you're not doing well. Do it better this way. But just do something. Just do. So speed is senior to quality, because the reason why many of you procrastinate is because you are waiting for the perfect time, perfect quality, perfect content, perfect marketing material. You're waiting for everything to be perfect. It's not done that way. You're waiting to get everything perfect before you put it in the marketplace or before you show the world. No. Start even as bad as you are, imperfect. Because perfect content does not win in the marketplace. In fact, imperfect that shows up every day with consistency win and beat perfect content. Trust me on that. So the question is, how fast can you post your content, even if it's bad, even if it's wrong, even if the spelling is not correct, even if it's not perfect? How fast? Speed. This year, speed will beat a lot of people, a lot of talents, hands down. How fast can you implement and execute what you are learning in your business, both online and offline, without procrastinating? Because money loves speed. Because he who shows up consistently, fast enough with speed, wins the game, and not just he who waits for things to be perfect. So do it as bad as you are, or just do it just as you are. With practice, over time, you become better. All of you, go to my YouTube, scroll to the first video I made. I wasn't perfect. I just started. But every day you see I'm becoming good, better. Go and check my content on all social media. I wasn't like that. Someone called me, one of my old mentors. He was like, Augusta, I knew who you were. I knew how you started. He called me today to praise my work. That in fact, he's submitting himself. He's not my biggest fan. That he consumes my content. He learns from them. He's someone that used to be my mentor. Later, I decided to cut away from everybody to forge a new life ahead. I like everything you're doing, Augusta. You're doing. In fact, I'm your biggest fan. I'm now learning from you. There's no post you make on all your social media that I don't consume. He was like, I knew where you were before. That if people that don't know me, if they see me now, they'll think I'm this top-notch lady that is speaking super, but they don't know where she's coming from. That whole, he was just telling me how he's seeing the growth, how he's seeing my growth. I wasn't waiting to be who I am today. And guess what? This is not my best. So you are yet to see my best, because I promised myself to give myself the best experience, to unleash the best version of myself. So what the Augusta you're seeing today is not the Augusta you see tomorrow. Don't mistake, don't even don't mistake it in your mind that you know me. You don't know me, because who you see tomorrow is better than who you are seeing today. So just start. Just do it. Do it. Just do it. Just start. Because he who shows up consistently, fast, with speed, wins the game, and not he who waits to be perfect. So just do it as bad as you are, as bad as you can be. Don't wait to, because the truth is, with practice, you become good. Do you guys know why I say so? Because speed of execution breaks the back of procrastination. Speed of execution breaks the back of people pleasing. Where is Mrs. Sean? Madam Sean, are you here? You are not on StreamYard. Are you on YouTube? Sean, that started today with procrastination, that started answering me today with procrastination. Are you on YouTube? Speed of execution breaks the back of procrastination. So if you are here and you procrastinate, the solution to your procrastination is speed of action. Execute. Once something comes to your head, do it. Don't entertain what if. The reason why you are entertaining what if is because you're waiting for perfect. You're trying to be perfect. See, every great man didn't start by being great. Go through their profile. You see when they were nobody. So speed of execution is the antidote to procrastination, people pleasing. I don't care what anybody is thinking about me. The only thing I care about is what I think about myself and what God thinks about me, because I'm his princess. Whatever anybody is thinking is just, if they think good thing about me, is a plus. It's like Jara, because I already thought about myself. Every morning I wake up, I go to the mirror, I ask myself, Augusta, have you seen a beautiful lady today? I go to the mirror to look at myself. I tell myself I'm beautiful, I'm gorgeous, I'm well shaped. Like, you see the way I'm praising myself. So whatever anybody is telling me is just Jara. So speed of execution, take action massively, aggressively. That is the antidote of procrastination. Procrastination and people pleasing is the reason why a lot of you are not succeeding at the level and degree you want to succeed in life. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. The reason why you are not succeeding the way you want, at the level you want in life, is because of procrastination and people pleasing. You are trying to please people. So please stop. Just stop. Stop it. Stop pleasing people. Nobody cares about you so much than you yourself. That's the truth, but many of us are not aware. Nobody gives a damn. Nobody can take care of you except you. Nobody can give you the best of life except you. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody is coming to rescue you from the hell where you are, from the pit of hell where you are, except you. You are the one. The moment you understand that you are the one and that you are enough, that becomes a deliverance for you. So please don't live your life for people, because I used to live my life for people. Not really that I live my life for people. My reason for living was for my dad. And when he died, I lost everything. I lost myself. The empire I was building, they said a ship cannot sink. A ship does not sink because of the water around it. A ship sinks because of the water that enters inside you. That's what Burna Boy said. I learned that from Burna Boy. So the reason why I was broken when I lost my dad was I built my empire around him. And when I was broken, that was my deliverance. God said to me, I should stand up and live life again. And he gave me a new purpose and mission and a new vision. So, ladies and gentlemen, right now I'm living for myself. I'm living my life as of today for myself, Eminent Augusta. People can come into my life and go, but my legacy, my empire will stand strong because I'm not living for anybody. I'm living for myself. Because from the abundance of what I do for myself, I give to others. I help others. Even when I die, my legacy will outlive me. Because whatever I'm doing for myself, I'm doing for God. So that's just it. So please stop pleasing people. Don't live your life for people. Don't bother about what people will think or say. Their opinion about you does not matter. They only think that way because it's their reality. They're trying to push their reality on you. The only thing that matters is you, what you say about you, what God has to say concerning you as his child. That's the only thing that matters. Whatever any other person is saying doesn't matter. And that's why you need to surround yourself with powerful people, winners, powerful people, both online and offline. Connect with them. Learn to collaborate with people. You can't achieve success alone. Work with people, work with a team. Collaboration is the best way you can build a marketing system. If it means employing people, employ. One of my goals this year is to employ, like for this year, to employ about 5 staffs, online staffs, not physical staff. I already have someone that does errands for me. I want to employ a video editor, a sales and closer, a closer, a sales, someone that can close deals, a closer. I want to employ a social media marketer that can handle some of my social media, and a personal assistant, and online ad hoc. So learn to collaborate. Don't do everything yourself. Never do things alone. That's why it's called collaboration marketing. If you have a way of employing people or teaming up with people, offering some equity, just think of how to collaborate so that everybody will have a win-win. But make sure that it's people that are in line with your purpose and your mission and your vision. Because collaboration is the new currency, whether you like it or not. Don't doing things alone. There's this thing my grandfather used to say: when you walk alone, you walk fast. But when you walk with people, you go far. So collaboration. But be careful when you're collaborating. Make sure that your visions align. Because when your vision don't align, that's how your ship will sink. You brought in someone to sink your ship. All right, very important. Then the last thing I want to talk about is frequency. Frequency, how consistent you are, build trust. When you show up every day, people will start liking you. People will start knowing you. Remember, people do business with people they know, they like, and they trust. And the only way you can, more especially online, the only way people can know you, like you, and trust you is how frequent you show up every day in your business, both online and offline, on all social media. Because if discipline is the father of success, then consistency is the mother of success. So your consistency, how frequent you are with your consistency, showing up every day, doing what needs to be done, builds trust. You must learn to do things that you must do things that needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it, even when you don't have the motivation. That's why one of my quotes, I said, successful people, we don't need motivation to get things done. We get things done with discipline. whether we like it or not. Most of the things I do, it's not that I like it, but I know I have to do it. I need to get it done because of it's part of the process to me getting the result I want. So when the motivation is there, when the motivation is not there, just do it. When the spirit is willing, do. When the spirit is not willing, just do it. Even if the passion is not there, just do it. Do it anyway, because you don't just do it because you love it. We do things that we don't like, and in the process we force ourselves to love it because it has to be done. If I was doing things I love, do you think I'll be here today? I won't. I would have probably given up on life and go and live the normal tradition Igbo Nigerian African girl life, looking for husband to marry that I'll hide under their hand. And no, that's not the kind of life I want. Right from when I was small, I've always known that I always want things for myself, my own. It's easy to live an average life. I don't want to live an average life. I don't want that. I want to be known for something. I want to leave a footprint in this world. I want to make an impact. There are things that I need to do that is part of the process of what I need to do, what needs to be done in order to get the result I want. I get things done whether I like it or not. So we successful people, we do things not because we like it, but because it needs to be done in order for us to get the results we deserve for ourselves. So please just do it. Don't think twice. That's why one of my uncle, Grandkado, Uncle G, he would say, we successful people, we are unreasonable. Unreasonable people, we are mad, we are insane. We'd rather do something than live a life of regret, than saying, had I known. I'm so happy of the life I'm living today. When my world came crashing down on me the second time, assuming I gave up, will I be here? Assuming I say, hey, Augusta, let's go and look for a job, or hey, let's go and force ourselves into marriage, let's go and belittle ourselves or go into prostitution or whatever negative thoughts that came in my head that time, I won't be here. And I'm happy I took the hard decision. Many of you, you are just a distance away from the life you deserve just because you are delaying in making a hard decision, because it's going to be difficult. Nobody said it's going to be easy. Life is good, success is good, wealth is awesome, but nobody said it will be easy. Life is going to test you. You are going to prove to life a lot of tests, examination, challenges you have to prove. And every new level you attain, there's always a new devil for you to fight before you get to the next level. So I'm prepared. So just do it. I won't continue because it's almost 10 o'clock. So I'll stop here, then we'll continue next week. So please, why I'm laying this foundation is when it comes to marketing, no excuse is accepted though. Any excuse you are giving, just know that your excuse is putting in poverty into your pocket. No excuse, oh. That's why I'm laying this foundation. Oh. In marketing, we get things done, whether we like it or not. Whether it's easy, or just tell yourself, if it's possible for others, it's possible for me. I can do it. Just figure out a way. Once you say you can, once you are positive, your mind opens to positivity and tells you what to do. You guys don't know how powerful your mind is. Our mind is one of the greatest gifts God gave us. But He gave us the power of choice to control it. So whatever you say becomes your reality. So we'll stop here for today. Next week, Thursday, we'll continue. So the assignments I have for us. The assignment I have for us is to write out our marketing plan. I know I've not said anything about marketing, but I need you to give me a detail of your marketing. What, based on everything you're doing, how do you market currently? How do you market what you are doing? Send it to me as an email or submit it in the Telegram group. In fact, it's better, submit it in the Telegram group. The assignment is this: Tell us what you do. Are you a civil servant? You have a job or a business? Tell us the products you're selling, physical or digital products, or affiliate marketing. State your marketing tools, what you do, what are the things you do, what are the marketing system you already have, what exactly is it you're doing? State it. Submit your assignments before Thursday so that I can go through them and have a glimpse of what you guys are doing so that I can correct you guys and now teach you guys the current thing that is on board that can help you. Not that you discard everything you're doing, but at least with what I'll be teaching, it will be a plus and advance for you. All right. So hope we are learning. Hope you all gain value today. So if you have questions, this is the time to ask your question or share your contribution. If there's something you want to contribute, tell us how today's section was. If you have question, ask. Those of you on YouTube, this will be the right time for you to come on StreamYard so that I can ask questions. But if you can't come, please type in your question in the comment section. Those of us on StreamYard, oh yeah, Dr. Anthony, Mr. Felix, ask your question or any contribution, any comments.
Okay. What concerning assignment? My last assignment sent it to the email you gave us, eminentaugusta@info.com. But I later realized that it doesn't go. They said that account does not exist.
My email does not exist. Hey, info. Let me type the email. Let me type the email again in the Telegram group. My email exists, info@eminentaugusta.com. It's on the Telegram group. It exists, but I need all of us, since we are live, submit your assignments in the Telegram group. For those of you that will be watching this as a course, as a replay, submit your assignment to my email. I'll be dropping the email in the description section. All right.
Okay.
So any other question? Dr. Anthony, any question? Those of us on YouTube, any question?
Thank you for this session. It was really enlightening. So please, regarding that YouTube, that's video editing, if you have to send it.
Just send me a reminder. Send me a reminder on WhatsApp or in the I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello?
Yeah, what do you say?
The main thing is that we're trying to see how yes, I said the main thing is that we're trying to see how we can scale up various businesses and try to see how we can use that sort of my aim is that sort of YouTube, how to use to make money. That is it. So what
now,
you have said about
when you talk about
the aspect
YouTube,
of showing up everything, you don't have to be perfect. That is why I'm being delayed most of my things. That I want to be very, very perfect. That was I wrote a book and it was published. I just saw that they didn't put whether question mark in one sentence. I just say, look at me, and there's no question mark here. So I have to see I can't try with the book and start again, something like that, which is not supposed to be. So
do you know many of these authors they make mistakes? Someone like Gary V, he makes mistakes. He doesn't even know how to write, but he's rich and successful. See Grant Cardone, the first book he wrote has many mistakes. Some people, all these over-savvy people were like, see, you have errors. He was like, well, Shebi, the book is best-selling. So don't just wait to be perfect. Just get started. Then regarding the YouTube, there's an interference coming from your background, Dr. Anthony. Regarding the YouTube, how to make money on YouTube, there are many ways of making money on YouTube. Number one, you can decide to start monetizing, training people via YouTube. But if you want to make money, making money on YouTube, either you're advertising what you're making and people are connecting to you through YouTube, through the adverts you're making on YouTube. That's one. Or two, you are hosting a course or something on YouTube and you get people to pay. That's on your own level. But if it's the YouTube go, you want to make money using YouTube system, there are some criteria you must pass as a content creator on YouTube. Number one, you must have nothing less than 1,000 followers. Number two, you must, let me see if I can share, let me share my screen. You must have about 4,000 viewers on a long video or about 10 million viewers on short videos. That will be when YouTube can give you option to monetize your channel. Streamshare and StreamYard Firefox. Let me just open on. I want to show you something. Let me open my YouTube account. When you go to your YouTube account, though this is laptop format, but if it's on your phone, you look for, where is that place? Just play around your phone. I'm showing you based on laptop format. If it's on your phone, there is a place, let me see. You have to look for the earning sign. Either you download YT Studio, the YT Studio app, the YouTube Studio app. On the YouTube Studio app, you will see below, you see a button that has the $sign. When you click there, it will show you what it takes for you to monetize your channel. 1,000 followers plus either 10 million viewers on short or 4,000 viewers on long content video. And you must make sure that you do not violate any rule. But if it's on the normal YouTube, that sign, I think you're going to see that sign when you click on your library, I think. But if it's on the laptop, when you go to your laptop, you click on your videos. When you click on your videos, okay, on the phone, when you click on your, it's not, you have to use YouTube Studio, the YouTube Studio app, to see what I'm saying on phone. But if it's on laptop, when you go to your channel, this is my channel. All right, then you click on your video. Hey, keep quiet. I did not ask you to talk. Thank you. So when you click on your videos, you see this $sign that say in. This is where you see what it takes for you to monetize your channel. So you have to join. You can see what they are saying. Many ways to earn. Become a partner. Join YouTube partner program to earn money. Get creators support and more. Many ways to earn. You can earn by people watching adverts on your page, short feed adverts, long video adverts. You can earn by membership, by super thank you, or by shopping. So what do you need to do to qualify? You need 1,000 subscribers minimum. You need 4,000 viewers. You need 10 million on long video content or 10 million public views on short video content. You see that, right? So that is it. I believe I've answered your question, Dr. Anthony. So you need to start creating content. Your background, I don't know why you're having that interference. Start building capacity on your YouTube channel. Start creating content and start getting people to start viewing your content on YouTube. When you create content, post link on all your social media, get people to watch, then use hashtags. And your title should always go with keywords of what people are looking for, how to do this. Make your research on keywords, see how people created their headline, and always use the channel of and content of people that have at least more viewers to see what they are doing that you can use in tweaking yours. So those are one of the things you need to pay attention to. All right.
Yes,
So
thanks a
just
lot.
get
Appreciate
started.
it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've spent enough time. As much as I want to continue, I need to release us so that I'll go and digest everything I've taught, carry out our assignments, and we'll continue next week, Thursday. Please implement what I'm teaching you in everything you are doing. Implement. Now that you are doing plenty things, create a schedule. You can say Monday is for this, Tuesday is for this, or Monday morning is for this, Monday afternoon is for this, Monday night is for this. All right. So thank you very much, everyone. See us next week, Thursday. And for those of us watching this as a course, see you in the next video. Have a great and wonderful day.